Okay, so this is take two because you actually have to have your button on to actually film. So this is our Big Tex trailer that we bought. It's a gooseneck dump. It has a 24,500 GVW on it. We bought it because we do a lot of jobs that we have heavier debris that has to be removed and stuff. And it's a little bit, sometimes we need more space and more availability to move stuff with just the dump truck. So running gear is in really good shape on it. There's a lot of rust in the sidewalls. Not sure if you can see that with the sun. Let's see if I can get over here. There we go. A lot of rust. The sidewalls are bad. The floor is actually in really good shape. So we cut the sides out and we laid them down the inside. We'll take them out back and put them in the scrap pile in the bin for a scrap metal bin. And the fella had a liner in it, and that's why the liner rotted the side. Stuff got in behind the liner and ruined it. So this trailer's not that old. It's actually in trailer standards, it's not that old. It's a 2003 heavy running gear. The brakes are in good shape. It had really good tires on it. Hadn't been running, been sitting for about 4 years. And of course, the rust really got to it. So we're going to put new sidewalls in it, all new side posts. The front's coming out. We're going to replace the front too. We weren't at first, but as we got pounding and cutting on the other thing, we started seeing where there's some rust there. And I'm not going to do the sides and leave the front out. We're going to fix the front too. So that's what we've been up to. I'm just shooting a video on this because we'll probably show you some videos on the progress of it as it goes. Got the siding back on the new edition. We're waiting for the company to come put the door in, so our overhead door will be in. We can finish up the inside after and get the lighting and stuff in there. And got the little truck sitting in there. This is kind of a good spot to keep it right now. Keep it out of the rain. I don't like leaving these out in the rain. Of course, the 67 Fairlane's behind it. Gonna have to find a skin for the roof on that, or a donor car. It's got some issues under that vinyl top because the bottom of the car is excellent and the top of the car is good. I only had to replace one section of flooring in the front, and it's because the vinyl top was leaking and letting water run down when it was sitting outdoors. Of course, we're not quite done in here, but it's a whole lot better progress than what we started with last November when we got snowed out. So we also this week took one of my customers' trucks. He's got this truck I used to own. I sold it to him. He hauls around bales with feed his beef cows, and he had a big flat rack on it, dump, and it had 5-foot sides on it, which are right there on the ground, all the metal and everything. Well, we picked up some of the metal already. What we did was we took the top off it, dropped it down, left about 10 inches of the good metal, and put a rub rail on both sides. It has a 2-inch plank floor on it. It's a 15.5-foot dump, so he's going to use that to pull his put his round bales out when he has to take them out to the pastures and stuff. It's a good old truck. I used that for a lot of time for construction debris and all sorts of stuff. It's just we bought this one. I think you've probably seen some other videos. We're gonna get the body work done on this little truck, and we've been playing with this kind of little experiment. I had one before, and it worked out pretty well. We're pulling trailers. We went a different direction, and we found out these trailers are still a way to go for us for the availability of dropping them off and everything. I built this flat rack to put this on it. I got a heavy duty 25-ton pintle plate with the hooks in there. We built a headache rack, just something to keep make it look a little better. It's not really a very big, heavy functioning rack. It's just a place to hold our lights. And this little truck's been going pretty good, actually. Been running every day. We got the we're going to do the body work on it. We were really going to do too much on the body work until we ran it. We had some problems with circulation on the engine. I'm not sure if I had a video on that, but we found out when they rebuilt it, somebody left a rag in the water pump area. It's a direct drive water pump on this L10, and it didn't wrap around anything. It just shoved it up into the outlets for the heater. So that's where we were with that. That's running good right now. We'll probably get the body work done as soon as we get caught up on some jobs that we're doing, and we'll see where we can go with the paint. I guess we're going to probably leave it white. We'll get it all lettered up like our others. I didn't shoot a video yet, but I finished up way back there beside the wood pile and a pile of gravel by those storage trailers. I finished up that 25-foot gooseneck. We finally got that on the road. We've been using it and hauling our our backhoe around and compact tractors and stuff like that. It's worked out pretty well so far. Used it a lot here over the last 2 weeks on jobs for hauling our equipment with a little International here, and it's pretty good little trailer. We're having really good luck with it and hauling everything we want to haul. I'll shoot a video of that after what we did with it. So the dilemma was, do we go out and pay $65,000 for a F550? Of course, it has to be Ford, either Ford or International around here for some reason. So if we're going to spend, close to $60,000 on a truck to haul gooseneck trailers, where do you go out and you buy a little truck like this? That was a tractor, take the fifth wheel off, we built a flat rack for it. This will pull anything we need to pull, and it's really good on fuel, and there is no lacking for power. It's an L10 Cummins, 280 horse with a 9-speed transmission. It was in mechanically really good shape. Needs a little bit of body work. It was a freight truck pulling a freight trailers around this area. We bought it from the guy who bought it from the original company that owned it. It's the third owner on it, but it seems to go pretty good. About 550,000 miles on it. There's about 20,000 on the rebuild, so it seems to be going pretty good. I'll shoot some more videos of that truck later at some point. We got to do some mowing. Got to do some mowing here. Mustang's been sitting outside, which I don't like. I got to get that back inside. It's the first time it's ever sat out in the rain. I got our wood pile split. Of course, we got the building, the siding on it. We're working on it right now. We're going to try to get a whole bunch of stuff done. Just a lot of work. We're very fortunate. We've got a lot of work. So I got to probably shoot a video of the Kodiak. I got to replace the driver's side window frame on the inside. The door's in excellent shape, but that's the window's not going up and down correctly. So if I get through this morning getting some lawns mowed and some things done, we're going to run up. I got another door. A friend of mine's got a 77 GMC pickup that he's scrapping out that's got a really good door on it. So we're going to take the door and we're going to take the guts out of it and put in that and get that working really well. There's another one of our little project trucks. I picked that up last summer. We used it to haul snow last year, salt. We've hauled construction debris. It's kind of available for any kind of work we got to do. It's been working really well. It's only got a 7-speed transmission in it, which kind of makes it a little tough on selecting your gears, because it's kind of lacking in some places for power. Excuse me, it's got a 6-speed in that one. We looked at a 7-speed put in it. Well, I'm not going that. I went out and bought an 8LL. We're going to put in, which is a Fuller transmission. That's what's in it now, is a Fuller 6-speed. We're going to replace it with an 8LL. So that's going to give us more gears, plus deep reduction in reverse and low gears. So that'll help us out on some jobs that we do. We need a little more speed. The speed is the problem with that. It runs excellent, but it'll only do about 53 on wide open. We really need to be able to get up to highway speed and hang with the traffic. So we need to be able to hang around 60 miles an hour and 65 on the interstate. So we're looking at doing that hopefully in the next few weeks. I'll hopefully try to get a video shot of that if I get time. Sometimes we get into a project and before you know it, we get going on the project and I haven't shot any videos. Still kind of new at this, still learning how to do this on YouTube. So that's kind of a quick update on what's going around here, and hopefully my video taking and my conversation with you guys will get better. I kind of umming on a lot, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. So have a good day. Beautiful day here. Hopefully it stays. We had about 4 inches of rain last week, so we need to get dried out and get some work done. Have a good day.